You are listening to the Creative Advertising Podcast. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Creative Advertising Podcast. Today is episode 9, and we are going to be talking about an advertisement that we saw in class one day and wanted to kind of dig a little bit deeper into the target consumer insights and advertising insights. I'm joined today by Myah Elliott. Thank you so much for coming on to the podcast.
Thank you. I'm excited to get into some creative advertising.
Yes, awesome. Well, Myah and I were talking about the commercial a little bit before we started the podcast, and we thought that this was one of the funnier commercials that we saw during the semester, and it stuck out to us because it is just so clever. Like, I just found it to be such a clever idea. Myah, let's talk a little bit about the target. Like, who is this ad for?
Well, right off the bat, we could see a mother and a daughter. So we know it has something to do with family before we even get into what the product is. Because the product doesn't even get introduced until later into the ad when there's only a few seconds left. So we know that that's the target right off the bat. But then as soon as we see the cleaning and the tone of it and how sad and dramatic cleaning is, we can tell that the target is specifically people who do not like cleaning. Mm-hmm. So this is directly targeted at me. Yeah, because cleaning to a lot of people is just a drag. So many people don't want to do it. So seeing an ad like this, it kind of brings to life this mentality that we have that cleaning is just like being in jail.
Absolutely. No, I can fully agree with you on that. I do like cleaning to an extent. I just like having everything. I know, that sounds crazy. I used to never be like that. And all of a sudden, I started living with my grandparents, and my nonna is a clean freak, and I think it rubbed off on me. Because I've just been like conditioned at this point to be clean. And so I do feel that way when cleaning sometimes, that it's just awful. Especially when you don't have the right products to use, or if you don't have the right storage. Something else I noticed about this advertisement is that these are parents with younger children who are not actually able to be a part of the help in terms of cleaning. They're all on social media, and they're going to school. It's a very different lifestyle. So they're not usually the ones cleaning in the house. It's all left to the parents. And I think that this ad did a really great job at showcasing the stress that a parent has, and the kid kind of being there, putting her hand on the glass. It's kind of like, Mom, come play with me. I want to do stuff, but the mom is stuck. She has to clean. So I really like how they executed the ad to make it so that Vim is like the master cleaning product that makes cleaning a little bit more, not fun, but I guess
for sure.
Doable.
And we know the kid is not thinking about the cleaning. They're just thinking about the mom being available for them to do whatever this kid is waiting for.
Exactly.
So that's the kid's mindset. They don't care about the priorities. They just want to do what they want to do. So
I mean, the target was just very clear. You could absolutely see who this is supposed to be for, and they did a really great job at the execution. Going into consumer insight, this is, again, of course, the portion where this is really digging deep into what the consumer really wants. What is the one thing that they really need? And I think Vim did a great job, again, at showcasing what they need. They need a product that is not only going to clean, but it's going to clean efficiently, so they don't feel like they're in bathroom jail having to clean for 2 hours while their kid is banging at the glass and crying.
Exactly. Because to them, if we're going to talk as dramatic as this ad is, this woman feels locked.
Mm-hmm.
She's just on another side of this wall that cannot be crossed until it is clean. And because people already don't like cleaning, they're going to need a product that's going to do it as efficiently as possible. So the consumer insight is pretty much they want a product that's going to release them from jail, as in doing chores as jail.
Exactly, exactly. And I think that everybody, for the most part, except for me because I'm weird, really hates cleaning. Like it's just
Yes.
not fun. So
Mm-hmm.
what really drew me in was the very almost like sad, sorrowy vibe at the beginning. You know, I mean, you think she's in jail. You think this lady is actually in jail. And when she starts cleaning the bathroom, it just clicks in your mind and you lose it because it's just so, there's such a huge contrast.
Yes.
So I just thought it was really well made and really well done. And, you know, the advertising insight again, it's very clear. Vim is going to make your cleaning experience a lot easier. It's not going to
Yes.
feel like you're in bathroom jail. So,
Exactly. Exactly. And I feel that because I use Vim in my house. It's very effective. I
mm-hmm.
still hate cleaning. It doesn't make me like cleaning
Yeah.
any more than I like it now, but I mean, it's efficient. So clearly, maybe the ad wasn't the thing that led me to Vim. Somehow my parents landed on Vim and it works. So if it's going to get me out of jail, I'm going to use it.
Exactly. Well, thank you so much for joining this episode of the podcast. I really appreciate you coming on and discussing this with me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and have a wonderful holiday.
Thank you so much. Same right back at you.
Thanks. And thank you, everybody, for listening to this week's podcast. Join us next week where we take another deep dive into another advertisement. Take care.